Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have kind of a fun and different video for you, which is a departure from the home tours and home decor that I've been doing recently, and that is a little bit of organization in the form of a Costco shopping haul. I kind of consider it like time organization or like efficiency because I'm super obsessed with making everything organized and efficient in as many ways as possible in my entire life, and I really wanted to do that for grocery shopping as well. So I recently switched over to once a month grocery stock up shopping, to where basically it's like a huge shopping trip. It usually actually takes me a day or two or three sometimes to like get it all done, all the stores that I want to hit and anything that I want to order online. But then once it's done, it's so nice to just have it be done and know that we have everything we need for the month. Occasionally little things come up here and there, but I'm getting pretty good now at anticipating what we're gonna need and what I didn't get, so I can like readjust for the next shopping trip. So basically Costco is, I really enjoy shopping at Costco. It's like a big ordeal, and I like to go on the least busy days, but I still do enjoy shopping there, and I really like the deals that you can get in bulk. And yeah, so it's been going really well. I've been enjoying it, and I really am a Costco shopping haul nerd, basically of like seeing on YouTube what everyone else gets, so I thought it would be fun to do my own. So our needs for a family is, it's me and my husband. We don't have any kids. We do have 3 cats, and I don't buy anything for them at Costco, but I do stock up on their supplies once a month as well, and I get everything online. So basically Costco I have been doing first. As far as when I do my grocery stock up, I hit Costco first. I get all of my bulk items and see how much of my budget I spent and what I got, and then I fill in all the blanks basically around that trip, and then I go to the regular grocery store and I get some things online as well. So the way that it works best is I make a menu plan, and I plan that out of all the meals I feel like we're gonna kind of like have on the menu for the month. Sometimes we'll, still get to go or stuff like that, but it has cut way back on that, and it's helped us eat way more often at home, which we're getting kind of bad at, and healthier and on a budget, which if you don't plan ahead, it's really difficult to do that. So it requires some prep in advance, but I feel like the payoff is worth it, because then it's like you know what everything is, and the mental bandwidth that it frees up is really nice, because I don't have to, like, on any given day, I don't have to try and figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner, because I kind of have a list of all the different things that we have the ingredients for that I already know that I can make. So yeah, it's the 2 of us that I'm shopping for. We eat mostly pescatarian at home, to where the only animal product as far as meat is concerned that I buy is fish, and mostly everything else is vegetarian when we're eating at home. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm shopping for. And also this month I had a little bit of an extra challenge of trying to learn how to do some meals that were low in FODMAPs. You can look that up if that's something you're interested in, but it's basically like an elimination diet where you avoid these certain foods. I forget what it stands for, but they're things that can irritate your stomach for some people, and we were trying to troubleshoot some like hurt stomachs that we were having, and this is something that was recommended. So I am doing that for this month, and it makes it to where it's a little bit, kind of a bit actually different from the way that I normally shop, because we usually eat really spicy foods, and you can't do that. And I cook with a lot of onion and garlic, and you can't do that on that as well. So yeah, there was a couple things that I did different, but other things stayed the same. So anyways, without further ado, I will show you all the things that I got at Costco, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoy. This is what my kitchen looks like when I get back from Costco. Every single counter is covered in groceries. Okay, so I'll try not to keep this or make it very long. Okay, so first thing I got is these pink grapefruits. I did go back and forth. I generally like to choose a balance between healthy and easy to prepare, so sometimes I do the healthiest I can find semi-quick meals, to where there's way less prep, kind of like a good in-between. And I did consider, they had grapefruit segments in cups
Obviously, also, they always add sugar to that, which I'm not crazy about, but I also add a tiny bit of sugar on top when I cut these in half and do the little, like, bowl of grapefruit. But I was just like, no, I'd rather just save the money because this was like half the price, and that's not that hard to prepare. So I got that big bag of them. Hopefully I can eat all of those before they go bad. I am very conscious of what produce I get from Costco because it's in such bulk amounts and I don't want it to go bad. So I'm kind of careful of what I get. So I got this huge 15-pound bag, I think it is, of potatoes because this month, like I mentioned, we are trying to do a little bit lower FODMAP menu for my husband, hopefully help his stomach a little bit. And normally I don't like to get just brown potatoes. Like I like to get red potatoes or actually these are golden ones. That's right. These are golden potatoes actually. Yeah. So anyways, I don't normally do that many potatoes in the month because I try to keep our potato intake a little bit lower, but this month we are doing them as a filling side because of the low FODMAP thing. So that was an amazing deal. I forget how much that was, but it's a 15-pound bag. And I think it was $6 or $7 maybe. I thought it was a good price. Anyways, this is one of my favorite finds from Costco. It is the Chameleon Cold Brew coffee. It is so good. I prefer the vanilla flavor, but they do not have it in bulk because there's no added sugar to that. I don't know how they do it. They do a vanilla flavor that tastes pretty good with almost no sweetener added already. And I love that I can limit my sugar, take a lot more that way. But anyways, this is just much more affordable because those jars are way more expensive. These are $21 for these big refrigerator packs. I got 2 this month because I did run out. Well, actually, it was going pretty strong, but I got a few other standalone vanilla ones to go with it. So for me and my husband, this is 21 servings each, but my husband sometimes drinks it too. So for us, for a month and not to run out, I felt like this was enough. And the challenge is just going to be me finding enough space in my refrigerator, which I was on the fence about if I wanted to put 2 in there, but I'm going to find it because I don't like to have to go back to Costco again. Excuse my messy sink. There's dishes in there. Okay. Yeah, so I like to keep my Costco stock up to once a month if humanly possible, just because it's such a big deal. So I got these Waterloos. They were such a good deal this month. These drinks are so delicious. Sparkling water with no sugar. Or actually, I do think these have about 2 or 3 grams of sugar, which I decided was okay. I normally try to avoid any added sugar, but these are so delicious. The watermelon flavor is really good. I've tried that one as well. I don't think I've tried that one. These were only like $6 this month. Such a good deal. It was crazy. But there was like a couple dollars off. Normally it's about 7 or 8. I actually think it was only $5 this month. We got these Topo Chicos. They're a good deal in bulk as well. My husband really likes to drink these. They're sparkling waters. I am going to try this cold brew cold cream to add to my cold brew that Miss Liz Hart on YouTube did recipes for on some recent videos, and I wanted to try it. It called for sweetened condensed milk, so I got some of that just to try. We have an absolute favorite snack at Costco, and it is not this, but it is pepper jack cheese crisps from, I can't remember what it's called. I will try to insert it at the end of the video because I am going to go back to get them. They said I couldn't find them anywhere. They're so delicious. We both love them, me and my husband, and I couldn't find them, so I got these instead just to try. But I did ask when I checked out, and they're going to be back with those in 2 days. So I am going to run in real fast in a couple days just to stock up on like 3 bags of those, and I will show you because they're my all-time favorite snack recently, and they're such a good price for such a big bag. Okay, this might be a little excessive, but I have had my eye on these for a couple months. I always use these sponges, and I only buy them 2 or 3 at a time, but I know I'm weird, but I like to throw away my sponges after I do. I will eventually get to be less wasteful than that, but right now certain projects like the shower and stuff gross me out, and I don't like to just wash them and reuse them, so I end up throwing them away. Like I said, I will get better about that because I'm trying to be more eco-friendly, but right now I'm not quite there. So this was really just convenient to have so many on hand for a decent price, so I grabbed those. This month I am doing overnight slow cooker oatmeal for myself for breakfast. So I got a huge container of these for that. And if my husband wants them, he will be able to have some as well. I'll sprinkle it with some blueberries that I got. And I'm going to make blueberry oat muffins and freeze them for convenient breakfast. So I got that, and I will, I'm sure, have these for several more months after that. I got a huge thing of Kleenex. These Kleenexes are so much cheaper than the small round perfect fit Kleenexes I had always been getting. I discovered that it was just like crazy how much we were spending on those. So these are so convenient, they'll last way longer, and I do get one container of the perfect fit Kleenexes from just like Target, just so that it's a 4-pack, and it's like $7, so it's so expensive. This whole thing was like $20, and there's 10 boxes in here, and they last like 4 times longer than each of the containers of the other kind. But I like the perfect fit ones because they fit well in our car. So I just do get 1 packet of those per month now for the car. These are so delicious. It's kind of crazy. I got 3 of these. There's, it's organic Libert yogurt, if you say it like that. My favorite flavor is the Baja strawberry, and I wasn't going to get these unless my husband said he would eat the coconut flavor, because I don't like coconut, and I also avoid it because it makes me break out. And he did. He said he would, and he liked them. So that was perfect because we each have a flavor we like, and it is much cheaper at the store. This is quite an indulgent thing, but they're so good, and they never hurt my tummy, and they're whole milk, which is the key to yogurts that both my husband and I can tolerate. They're so delicious, and organic, so they're a great deal. I think they're like $13 for that there, and so I got 3 of them because they're good until the 20th of next month, and I didn't want to get, I would have gotten like maybe 1 more, but I didn't want it to go bad before the end of the month. So I got those. They're so, so good. I feel like I was going to say something else about those. I can't remember. But yeah, they're delicious, and I love to just grab one of those for a very simple snack or breakfast. I got these Smart Waters, again, kind of like an indulgence. It was like $15 or something for this, and how many are in here? I think there's 15, so it's like $1. How many are in here? Yeah, there's 15. So that's actually not bad for Smart Water. I think they're a little bit more than that at the grocery store, but I like to have these because I honestly drink way more water when I just grab the convenient, really big one so that I can do less of it. So I get those for me so that I can consume more water. They have amazing deals on batteries at Costco. So I got this 40-pack of AA's. I can't remember how much those were. Maybe I'll do a breakdown for anybody who's interested. And what I'm doing recently is I am grabbing 1 type of battery per month because it's quite the investment. I think I remembered that it's $14 for this. So an amazing deal if you know that like an 8-pack is like, I don't know, $8 or $9 at the grocery store, but you can't, go crazy getting them in bulk or you'll shoot your whole budget. So I get 1 type a month. Last time I got C's, this time I got AA's, and I go through a fair amount of batteries because I love the Luminara flameless candles. So those are an amazing deal, and it'll be less expensive to do that in the future. So we go through crushed red pepper like crazy, and this huge container was only $3, which was amazing. So I got that. I'm totally gonna stock up in general on spices every time I go to Costco, and then keep them to refill my smaller containers. These are a little organic sweet snack that I had heard good things about from watching some videos, and so I grabbed some, and you guys, they are so addictive. They're so much smaller than they look. Maybe I'll open this up to show you, but it's perfect for when you want just a little something sweet. I believe each one has about 11 grams of sugar. For me, that was a little bit of a concession. Oh, you can't even tell. Anyways, picture them in this container longwise. So each flavor, I actually really prefer this flavor more than the banana one, but oh, they're so good. I really wanted to get more than just this one because last time I got them I loved them so much, but I try really hard not to have too many sweet candy type things on hand because I'm kind of a binger, and occasionally I can't control myself. Well, I can, but I don't. So since I know myself, I try not to have too many things on hand where I can't eat too many of them at once. So when these are gone, they're gone. It's nice when you want just a little sweet something. It is decent ingredients, mainly just fruit. Those are really delicious for a little sweet snack when you have that craving. I got some kiwis for my husband. Those are allowed on the low FODMAPs diet. I grabbed these to try. I've been looking at them the past couple times and I wasn't going to get them. People say that they're really good. I've seen on videos. But I don't love that they have corn added. I would get them if they're just a sweet potato, but I didn't love that they have corn. But this time I got them because I'm having, a hard time thinking of other things that are low FODMAPs, and potato and corn is okay. So I'm getting them and we'll see if we get addicted. But anyway, still non-GMO, organic, not the worst for a snack like that. I got Dove sensitive skin, fragrance-free soap. Normally these aren't like any cheaper, not that much cheaper honestly than getting them at the grocery store, just like about the same price, but I like to get it there because then it's like one and done. This one lasted me long enough last time, so I grabbed one of these a month. We use them for hand washing actually. And yeah, this time it was $3 off, so it was a really good deal. But I always get those because liquid hand soap tends to dry our hands a lot, so we usually do this instead. That's everything over there. Over here, I have 2 packs of the Ozarka, that's like a Texas or South, I don't know, brand of bottled water. It's like a spring water. It is the brand that we always grab, and it's a decent price in a bigger packet at Costco. I love to stock up on this because this lasted us so long last time. I grabbed 2 even though it's so heavy and such a pain to get, but then I don't have to run to the grocery store later in the month for stocking up on bottled water. I store some of them in the fridge and then I just refill from my pantry when I need more cold ones. So I got 2 of those. Hopefully that'll last us the month along with my bottled water over there. We probably should drink more than that, but I think that's what we drink. We also have all the sparkling waters, like I told you, so that's a lot of water. But I got this wild caught mahi-mahi. It is an amazing price, $20, and mahi is my husband's favorite fish. There's 9 pieces, 4-ounce sizes in here, so that'll last us 4 nights. 1 each of these per night is enough for us with this side. And yeah, I just think that is an amazing price. So much cheaper than at the grocery store for so many servings. Over here, I got this organic root medley. I thought that looked really interesting. And I am it comes in steamable bags, but I'm probably just gonna do them from frozen. We'll see how it works. But I'm gonna do them kind of like fries, since I think they're cut already like that, or like baked fries, which I do all the time, where I just put them all on a baking sheet and put melted butter and the seasoning on top of it. All of these I think are good for the FODMAP, so since I needed more sides that would like keep things interesting to go along with like our fish, I got that. We will see how that goes. And I got this organic string cheese. This is so great to have on hand, a really good deal. I can't remember how much it is, but for how many you get in there, it's such a good deal. Better than the smaller size bags. We love to have those as a simple snack. It's organic. The only fresh veggie that I got is this packet of organic squash and zucchini. We are obsessed with zucchini, and I'll switch it up this month as well with some squash as a sauteed side with our fish. I do not get very much fresh produce that will be perishable at Costco because I'm very hesitant to buy it in bulk because it tends to go bad too quickly. And I do get a lot of frozen veggies normally, so I tend to rely on the frozen more than the fresh, so that's the only one I got. So I got this organic pineapple for smoothies for me. I already have the frozen avocado chunks from a couple of times ago in my freezer, and this month I'm gonna try smoothies with that and pineapple and maybe some oat milk and a couple other things. So that's what I got for that. I got these organic wild blueberries. This is really good price. Blueberries, if you know anything about buying blueberries, are very expensive for organic. But I think they're on the dirty dozen list, so they are important to buy organic. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly. But anyways, this whole entire thing was $11, and I feel like that's a great deal. But I got it because we are gonna do, that is a low FODMAP fruit, I believe, and we're gonna do blueberries on my oatmeal and in the mornings. Oh, really? Oh, yeah? Toaster has something to say about that. You have an opinion about blueberries? Okay. Oh, thank you. He's petting me. He's rubbing up against my legs. Okay. Yeah, so, and the blueberry oat muffins, like I was saying we were gonna make. I got this huge container of organic yellow sweet corn. I do not normally, like I said once or twice, I don't tend to buy a lot of corn. I keep it kind of limited, but when I do, I try to buy it organic. And I normally wouldn't do that as like a veggie for our sides. I like to do more things like peas or something that's like green and a little bit more healthier, Brussels sprouts. But once again, this is something that we can have this month with the low FODMAP as a side. So I wanted to keep things a little bit interesting since we're mostly going to be relying on fish and veggies as a side for meals. So that's everything in here. And yeah, that's everything that I got at Costco. I will show you another interesting part of the challenge for me of shopping at Costco. This is totally unedited. I didn't even look in here before I left. This is our refrigerator. It is really tiny. I don't know if it comes across on camera how tiny it is. It's just one of those like half ones, you know. For the refrigerated part, that organic cold brew is almost gone, so I can take that packet out. So yeah, I have to work with this for everything that I get refrigerated, which is a very little space, and an even tinier freezer. So I always have to be very strategic in what I buy. I can't get too much, otherwise I would get more sometimes, but I just have 2 shelves down here of room for frozen and 1 up here. So 2 shelves total, 1 down there, 1 up here. We don't do the ice here anymore because it tastes terrible, so we have this ice that we keep having to use. I am going to play Tetris and get rid of anything old in here and be very strategic about how I stack things. Maybe I'll go more into depth on that later, but that is the challenge for me of shopping at Costco, is I can't get a little too excited and get all the things because I know I have extremely limited freezer and refrigerator space.
So that is everything that I got this trip at Costco. Hopefully that was interesting and helpful. And if, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And if this is something that's like an interest of my viewers, I will continue to bring Costco hauls in the future. So thank you for watching. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do lifestyle blog content and videos, and my main things that I cover are home decor, organization, a little bit of beauty, and just like some other random things. So anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.
From my window,